Yes, my people, what's going on? The dreamer in the building. Just leaving home right now, heading to work. 11 a.m. on Monday, 1st June 2026. Alrighty, it's a brand new week. We thank God we get to see this beautiful week. So I'm gonna turn here. So, what are we doing today? I'm talking to the African brothers and sisters who just want to come to the United States. They just want to relocate to the United States to come and make a ton of money. Right? Brother, sister, sit down and watch this video to the end. And then you make your own decision because you're a grown up. I believe you are. Let's stop signing here. Okay? So, like none of us, we believed that as soon as you move to the United States, you make a lot of money, you'll be rich quick. So it's everybody's dream, especially the Africans, to move to the UN, because the picture that's been painted out there about the US is totally different than the reality on the ground. Of course, the opportunities we don't deny. We get to go to work every day, and at least there's some work to be done. Okay, but it's never the way it's being betrayed out there, especially to the African brothers and sisters. Okay, it's never easy. So of course you get to do some work, but lifestyle wise, or having a good time, to be able to get some time to spend with the family, to be able to get time to take some days off vacation or something, okay, it's crazy, man. It's beautiful, of course. We thank God. You can see nice buildings, nice neighborhoods, greeneries everywhere. But to afford life in the US, to just afford the basic stuff, housing, clothing, food, health insurance, car payments, is not easy, and it's not for everybody. That's why you find a lot of homeless African people all over, because they can't keep up with the so of course people, there's a few cases, the Africans that have come over and have succeeded. I can't deny that, but it comes with a lot of hard work, a lot of absence. It comes up a lot of those. You have to sacrifice to be able to enjoy the kind of life that you want to live. Let's say, for example, mid-class families. Talking about somebody making way up from, let's say, what, $80,000, $120,000 a year. Okay, so the big of your money goes to your rent or mortgage. A 2-bedroom apartment in 2026 in a nice quiet neighborhood is going for $2,700 a month, without utilities, water, electricity, gas, internet and stuff. So if you're making, let's say, $10,000 a month, let's say 8, that's the average, that's the $8,000 a month. That's, for the families, that's the average amount. Okay, so $8,000 and $2,700 have just gone to rent. So we're talking about $5,300 left. Utilities in your house, electricity, for example, spend about $500 a month. Internet, $150. Water, $150. Phone bill, $150. So for the utilities, we're talking about $1,000 a month. So adding to 2,700, so it's about 3,000 plus 3,500. Okay, we almost have your salary without health insurance. If you don't have work health, then you have to get your own private insurance. Okay, so to get cheapest health insurance, we're talking about $600 a month, with the, I don't know how many, with the family and stuff. Okay, and then car insurance. If you have a car that you say make a payment, let's say the least you can make for a car payment, be like what, $300? That's the least amount. So you see, all your money is already gone. So basically what I'm trying to explain to you is, of course you make money, good money that is, but the good chunk goes back to the bills. So you don't get to have some money saved for basic stuff like vacation, bad day, weather, then you just want to call out, you don't want to go to work. it doesn't often happen. Whether it rains, sunshine, you gotta go to work to keep up with the bills. And sadly enough, people in Africa, they leave their well-paying job in the government or private sector and decide to move over to the United States. And once they get here, they get disappointed because they have now started from the scratch. And you know how Africans work: Monday through Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. It doesn't work like that here in America, at least for many jobs. All right. So before you make that big decision of moving over or relocating to America, just find out, or rather, if you have a job back home, before you decide to make that big move of just moving to the United States, find out what you're coming to do. I know some guys have good skills in Africa, the skills that are very rare in the US, that as you get in here, you'll be able to be absorbed. But that one takes time too, because you have to get your status right. You have to adjust your status. It doesn't come overnight, okay? So please, especially those guys already working back home in our various countries in Africa, before you quit your job and decide to move over to the United States, please do your thorough investigation, do your research. I think United States is good for young people, very sharp young minds that are finishing high school and they come over for college education. That one is good because they have nothing to lose. Just from high school, if you can get an opportunity to come and study in the US, well and good. But not finishing high school and just come over to work. Bro, you work for the rest of your life. Most people here in the United States, they don't have a day off. They can't afford to take a day off because of the economy, okay? So please, just do your research before you move over. It's not as good as you think. You'll have to work your butt off to make ends meet. And that's so frustrating, especially those people who leave their well-paying jobs and move over. Don't do that, okay? Don't move. So that's my basic advice. I've been here for a long time, so whatever I'm talking about is through the experience. I came here when I was 21 years. That's 2011, and we are in 2026. So you can imagine how many years I've been here. It's a long time. So whatever I'm talking to you about is what I know. It's through my experience. And if you're not sharp, if you're not flexible, you can't move your ways, bro, you'll be frustrated. Just enjoy your life home with the little that you make. You'll have a good life. You'll have a blast with your family on the weekend, parties, have a good time. Because what else do we have in this world, man, apart from having a good time? If you can't enjoy the money that you make, then you have to be at work every single day. Then what's the point of you working hard? What's the point? Please, please, just you make that, just think twice and do your thorough. That's my life lesson today for those people just to move over to the United States. Okay, it's not as easy as people make it to like. Alrighty, see you on the next video, babies. Adios, muchacho.